Hey bro, if you don't really know me, I'll just introduce myself now so you can actually trust what I say in this video. Hello, I'm Sam Millison, I'm 15, I'm from the UK, and I help guys like you to make money online through online business, specifically doing coaching. And I've already made a couple $1,000s myself online. I'm just saying that now so you know you can trust me, because there's so many little kids on the internet, you probably know what I mean, who they'll tell you how to make like 10K online and everything, guys, yet they haven't even made a single dollar online themselves yet. I'm just telling you that now so you know you can actually trust me. I have done something with my life, and in fact, I have massively improved the relationship with my parents to the point where when I was still like upcoming in business, and I'll tell you a story later, when I was still like upcoming in business, still like really struggling with it, they were supporting me, okay? I have solved this problem, okay? You can trust me, and today in this video, I'm gonna teach you how you can do the same. So I started doing self-improvement YouTube in, I think it was about June 2023, which is well over a year ago now. Which is kind of crazy to think about. But essentially, I had this first channel. It's not the same channel now. It was another channel I had before it. And essentially what happened was I like clipped up some of the videos, like some of the self-improvement videos. It was just like normal self-improvement videos that everyone tries to make. It was just like, I clipped them up into like TikToks, posted them on TikTok. For somehow they went viral, got hundreds of thousands or millions of views and stuff. And I don't know how I did that, just TikTok is weird. And then people from my school then saw that on their For You page, which then obviously everyone at school found out. And that was another problem in and of itself. But from that, my parents also found out about this channel. Before they'd found out I was hiding it, like when I was trying to edit the videos on my computer, my parents would come in and I would just like quickly switch off like the editing software so they didn't know I was doing anything. I was hiding it, and it genuinely took a lot of effort to hide it, and you probably know this too. Like if you're trying to hide your online business from your parents, whether you've got like physical products from e-commerce or whatever, it's actually quite a lot of effort when you're trying to hide it from them. And also not having their support at all. It's actually really, really hard, and I was going through that. But then when my parents did actually find out, it was hard. It was actually hard. I had to have like a really hard talk with my dad. I remember just sitting down at my desk, kind of in shock after everyone found out, because I was off school sick when people found out, which was kind of lucky, kind of unlucky at the same time. But I remember just sitting at my desk with like my hands in my head, like with my head in my hands in despair, and then my dad knocking on my door, coming in, sitting down on my bench press, and we just had that hard talk about all this self-improvement, because he didn't even know about self-improvement that I was like on it or anything. Like I was hiding cold showers, I was hiding meditating, like they didn't know I was doing any of that. This is like well over a year ago now. And I had that hard talk with him about it, and I said that I do want to go down this path of doing YouTube. I told him I do love doing this. And thankfully, my dad, my parents have always been very supportive of what I want to do. And they've always said, like, no matter what they do, that they'll be okay with it. Like, I had a period before I wanted to join the Royal Marines, which is kind of like the Navy SEALs, but the UK's version. And obviously, with the kind of political state of the world, my dad didn't want me doing that in case I got deployed and I had to go fight in a war. I was like really into doing that, but even though he was really against that, I'm kind of a little bit scared of me doing that. He was still supportive with me doing it, and he said he wouldn't stop me doing it because it was what I wanted to do, and I'm thankful to have parents like that. And I know that I'm kind of going off on one here. I know not everyone has parents like that, but you still can make a difference in how your parents see you doing online business, and I'm going to get onto that later in this video. But back to that story, I had that hard talk with my dad, and all of a sudden, like, obviously everyone knew about this channel, everyone knew I was doing YouTube and everything, and all of a sudden my parents were genuinely supportive of me. And a couple months later, as I started getting more into online business, I had all these subscriptions and stuff I had to pay. I had to pay people for this, I had to pay for that, like you know how business works. You got an upkeep cost. And before I actually started making money, like, you know, when you start a business, you got the upkeep cost, yet you haven't actually started making any money. In that like long period where you haven't got any sales yet, but you're still having to pay for everything to try and get sales, if that makes sense. I was in that period, and my savings from like Christmas and birthdays and stuff, they were just going lower and lower and lower. And it was honestly, it was at the point where it's like, there was one day where I had no money in my account, and I had like a subscription that I really needed due for the next day. I did actually manage to get a sale at that point, but it just proved that I was literally like pennies away from, literal pennies away from basically not being where I am today. Because if I hadn't got that subscription, I wouldn't be able to carry on my business, and everything kind of would have crumbled a bit, and I probably wouldn't be where I am today if that hadn't happened. Now let me tell you something else. My dad had also financially supported him. Like he'd given me money, not a load. It was only like £100 and something that he'd given me when I started. He paid for like a month of this subscription that I needed when I was just starting out. And if I hadn't have had that, I would not be where I am today. Okay, my parents supported me financially, okay, in business, and that's the reason where I am today. And that's only because obviously I've got a good relationship with my parents, yeah, but it's also because I got them to support me in doing online business. And my parents now actively support me in what I'm doing, okay? They're not only fine, but they're really happy that I'm doing it. I remember when I told my dad, I'm kind of going off into another story here, but I remember when I told my mum and dad and kind of my whole family, I remember my whole family being there too for some like some like family gathering or something like that. And I remember I told my dad like the day before, but then my dad like told my whole family and everything that I was making money, and not just making a little bit of money, like making a decent amount. It was like a couple £100 a month at that time, which is, it isn't loads obviously, but it's still like a decent amount. And I remember my dad telling my whole family, and everyone was just proud. Everyone was just proud of me. And I'm not trying to like brag or be arrogant here, but that's what happens, okay? That's what happens when you get your family to support you and you actually do make progress. Like, your family will be proud of you. It's just, I'm kind of going off on here. This isn't in the script. And so I've made this video to completely sort this problem, whatever it is, with your parents out. And so your parents know about your business, okay? And so that they can actually start supporting you in it. And I've made 5 steps of this video, all right? So actually pay attention to this video. This video will help you, all right? This isn't just like another random YouTube video that's gonna numb your mind with dopamine, all right? This video is gonna help you. The only reason I'm here is to help you, okay? So get a note, like genuinely, get a notepad out, yeah? Physical paper or pen or on your phone notes or whatever, yeah? Get something out right now. We can wait, yeah? We can wait for you to get it out. Good. You got your notes, yeah? Make notes in this video, okay, because this video will genuinely help you, and I don't want you to treat this video like any other video, all right? And I promise, I can guarantee you, okay, if you take the advice I give you in this video seriously, the relationship with your parents will just absolutely skyrocket. You will love your life so much more, and not only that, obviously your business will do better, because if you're no longer hiding it from your parents, yeah, and if your parents actually genuinely support you in doing your business, everything's just gonna go so much smoother, okay? Part 1. Your parents love you. Now, you might be frustrated with your parents because maybe they found out about your business and they're trying to stop you. Or maybe, I don't know, there was some other thing and you get annoyed at them. Like, that just happens in normal families. Like, no one's going to have a 100% perfect relationship. Like, perfection, it doesn't exist, okay? And so there is going to be some sort of frustration where you're annoyed at them at certain times. That just normally happens, okay? Or maybe they don't even know about your business yet, but you just assume that they won't support you in it, okay? Let me just tell you this. Your parents love you, okay? They love you. Just understand that now. Understand that. Your parents love you. You are literally their child, okay? You are their child. Naturally, like, even if they pretend to hate you, okay, they still love you because it's naturally, like, biologically wired into our brains to love our children, obviously to bring up our children, because that's the whole point of life, to reproduce. The only reason they don't support you, or you would think that they don't support you in this, is that they would think that's what's best for you, okay? They think what's best for you is, well, most likely to go to school, to go to college, to do all that, because that is the safe route. And obviously doing YouTube business, like going all in on this, is a lot riskier than going down the school and college route. But it also does, obviously, as you know, it bears bigger fruit, yeah? It bears better fruit. You can get more out of doing this. And so essentially, all they want for you to do is to not mess up, yeah? They want you to have the best life possible. And they believe, okay, and it may not be correct, but they believe that, or most likely they believe, sorry, going down the school and college route and everything like that and university, that and getting a career and stuff, they believe that's the best route because it's the safest route, okay? And so instead of fighting them and acting like you're on the other side to them and acting like you're against them and it's like a war against your parents to try and like fight them off and to go down your own path, you instead just have to love them, yeah? Remember, you're on the same side as them. Be grateful for them, okay? Because they are your parents, and just think about every single thing they've done for you, yeah? Think about every single thing they've done for you. All the food they've made you, every single day going to work for you, to pay for your clothes, to pay for your house, to pay for your food. Yeah, they do that for you, okay? Because they love you. You and your parents, you're not against each other, okay? You are on the same side, okay? They naturally love you and you should love them too. That's just how it is, all right? And so I've got an actionable step for you to really take action on this right now. You should have your notes. On your notes right now, I just want you to write down 10 things that you're grateful for your parents. It could be as little as they did your laundry, like they wash your clothes, yeah, or they made your food last night, or something like that, or they've gone to work today, yeah, to make money, yeah, for you, yeah, to provide for you. Just write down 10 things, yeah, that you're grateful for your parents. Just write them down right now. Like, genuinely, you don't even have to pause the video, you can wait. In fact, no, that might take a bit long. So pause the video and write down 10 things you're grateful for you are grateful for your parents right now. The reason we're doing this is that if you are more loving to them, yeah, and if you write down things you're grateful for, it's called gratitude journaling. If you write down the things you're grateful for about them, that will like stay in the front of your mind, which will just naturally make you more loving to them, which will then make them more loving to you and more likely to support you in business. I'm not like Hamza or any of the other guys where they'll tell you to like basically try and fight off your parents and go against everything they say and basically wage a war against your parents to do what you want. Because all in all, that works in the short term, but not in the long term. Like, you want to have a good relationship with your parents. You don't want to sacrifice the relationship with your parents just to go down business. You want business, and you also want a good relationship with your parents. And so I'm not going to go tell you to fight them off. I'm going to tell you to love them. Okay, love your parents, improve the relationship with them. Now, the second thing into getting your parents to support you in online business is to earn their respect. Now, the way people see you, it always lags behind where you are actually at, okay? So maybe when, I don't know, maybe your parents know about your self-improvement and everything. When you're getting onto self-improvement, maybe in the first couple of weeks, when you actually started being consistent, yeah, because obviously everyone kind of has that period where they're not very consistent. When you started finally being consistent, yeah, and started finally making some decent progress, your parents probably still treated you as if you weren't making progress, okay? Maybe you quit video games, yet your parents still acted like you still play them, yeah? Maybe that happens, and it can be kind of annoying when your parents act like you're not who you are now. Like, maybe you've made some big progress in the past couple of weeks, your parents still treat you like who you were before. You know what I mean? That's because the way people see you, it always lags behind where you are actually at right now, because it takes time to update people's current vision of who you are, all right? Maybe they still see you as that like stupid little video gamer kid that does nothing with his life with no direction. If you want to get their support, you need to make them respect you, and you need to prove to them that you can actually do this, okay? You need to prove to them that you can actually take this risk of doing online business and everything, and that you can actually succeed in it. Because look at it this way, if you were the parent of some little video gamer kid, yeah, that has done nothing with his life at all, and has no maturity, yeah, nothing like that, no life experience, would you, and then he came and told you, yeah, that he was gonna go start online business and become a millionaire, would you believe him, or would you just think it's another one of those like weird things he's trying to do? You wouldn't believe him, would he? Would you? And then so you wouldn't support him, would you? That might be the way your parents see you. Even if you aren't that little video gamer kid anymore, they might still see you as that, okay? And so you have to update their image of you. Now, to gain their respect, okay, and to update their image of you, it can take a lot of time and a lot of effort. If you've already got results in your business, if you've already made your first dollar or got your first 1,000 subscribers or some big achievement like that, show them and be proud of it, okay? Go up to your parents. You could literally do this right now. Okay, if you have balls, okay, and if you're not scared, and your parents are in your house right now, and you can do this, and you've really got results in your business, go show them right now, like genuinely, pause this video, get up from your chair, get up for whatever you're doing, and go and show them. Just say, hey mum, hey dad, I've got something to show you. I started doing YouTube, I started doing online business, and I've already done this, I've already made my first dollar, I've already got 1,000 subscribers. I just want to tell you now because I don't want to have to hide this from you anymore. Yeah, you can literally just tell them that right now. And if you already have results, yeah, and can already prove to them that you are taking this seriously, then their like, image of you will just skyrocket, yeah, straight away. If you have balls, yeah, you will go do that right now, so go do it. When my parents found out about my YouTube and everything, I'm pretty sure the exact number was 23 subscribers. Obviously hadn't made any money yet at all, and at the time I still played video games and still wasn't fully on self-improvement, and so I am really fortunate that my parents let me continue doing online business. But then when I did get my first couple of sales and I made my first couple of £100, then my parents just really respected me 10 times more. Like, my whole family's respect for me just 10x'd, yeah, because obviously everyone like knew about my YouTube and everything before I'd actually made any money from it. As soon as I made money, people just started taking me a little bit more seriously. Not even just like in my family, just at school too, like people just started treating me a little bit more seriously, not a little bit, but a lot more seriously, knowing that I am actually taking this seriously and I am actually going to succeed in it. But if you don't have any results yet, then just start acting a little bit mature and probably show your parents about self-improvement, okay? But maybe like brand it in the way they'd like it. So maybe you're doing cold showers, maybe just like tell your dad about cold showers. Remember when I tell my dad I was starting doing cold showers, it actually got him to start doing cold showers too. And I'll be honest, like my dad, I know you're probably watching this, but he had a lot of sleep problems and everything. And if I remember correctly, like when he started doing cold showers, I'm not sure if he does them anymore, but I remember him saying that when he started doing them, it actually really helped his sleep. And I was just really happy with that, because me getting onto self-improvement and starting these cold showers and then telling him about it actually really helped him. in his life. So yeah, tell your parents about self-improvement. Tell them that you're meditating, and you can brand it in like the way that it's helping for your studies. So if your parents like are really, really big on you like doing good at school and everything like that, you could say that you're just like taking cold showers now because it's like scientifically proven to like improve your brain function, which is going to help you to study better. And then say you meditate as well to help clear your thoughts and everything, to help you feel better so you can study better. Yeah, brand it in that way, because if you do it that way, then your parents, like, how do I put it? They'll just like you more, yeah, for going down their route, if that makes sense. And if they like you more, then they're more likely to take you more seriously in this like business sense, if that makes sense. So if you can prove to them that you can take studying and everything like that seriously, because when you, I'm not saying just like drop studying. I'm not dropping school or studying and everything like that. I'm still going to school, obviously. I haven't quit school or anything. And I did my like mock test, like my fake tests, just before this summer, and then obviously next year when I'm in like my last year of school, I've got all my big tests. So I'm still like taking it seriously. I'm still going to study, obviously. I'm still focusing on online business a decent bit with my parents' support, because look at it this way: if you can prove that you can focus a decent bit on studying, and if you can prove to your parents that you can study by yourself, and if you can prove to your parents that you can actually take school seriously and do extra stuff like cold showers, meditation, whatever, and actually be a real person that actually takes action for their own life, then your parents will take you a lot more seriously when you tell them that you're trying to do an online business. Because I'll just leave you with this: if you were your own parent, would you let what you see as a little boy with no maturity go and do something as risky as online business? Would you? Part 3, have the hard talk. Now, on that day that I've already told you about, when everybody found out about my YouTube and stuff, I was sitting at my desk, and I've already mentioned this. I was sitting at my desk, and my dad came in to my room. He sat down on my bench press, and we started having the hard talk that you probably want to avoid about doing business, doing YouTube. Well, business wasn't really relevant then, but doing YouTube, which was on the path to business, and all this self-improvement stuff. And it was a hard talk. It was maybe about an hour long. But within an hour, we'd come to an agreement, and there we go. I no longer had to hide online business and YouTube and everything from my parents anymore, and that allowed their image of me to update, if that makes sense. I no longer had to worry about all them finding out, and I could freely, happily go out to record, yeah, without trying to hide the tripod, hide the microphone and everything. I could freely, happily just be on the editing software, and like my mum would come in or something to my room to talk to me, and I wouldn't have to like hide the editing software anymore, yeah. All that pressure of me just like constantly trying to hide my YouTube and everything from my parents, that was just gone. And my YouTube actually started doing better after that. Not only because I had my parents' support, and like my dad would actually give me feedback and like criticism on the videos to improve them and everything. I'm not even joking, like my dad would give me feedback for my videos and how to make them better and everything, of his opinions and stuff. So much pressure off me in simply just an hour. Okay, an hour of an uncomfortable talk. And if I'm being honest, the talk wasn't even that uncomfortable. If I remember correctly, near the start it was actually pretty uncomfortable, but after that we just got into it. Yeah, we just got into it, and it was just a little bit of discomfort for so much help. Yeah, so much progress, so much pressure lifted off of me. Okay, the hard talk can be hard to get into. Okay, and it can be hard to do, but it will help you so much. There are so many guys who are going to university and focusing on school and stuff just because their parents want to. Okay, and they're hiding the fact that they want to do online business and all this stuff from their parents. They're literally like an hour away, an hour of discomfort away from doing what they want to do. Okay, they're literally an hour of discomfort away from doing what they want to do in life and pursue the exact thing they want to pursue in life, yeah. Yet they won't go through that hour of discomfort, and instead they go down the route their parents put on them, all right? And so you have to do the same, okay? You have to have that hard talk with them. You have to go and sit down with your parents and just tell them that you want to talk about doing online business and everything and actually taking it seriously. And you have to speak with confidence, okay? You have to speak almost with a level of arrogance, okay, that you know you can succeed. You have to prove to them, okay, that you are confident, that you know you can succeed, and it's just not another one of your little, like, random things that you've got interested in and then that you'll drop next week. Show them that this is truly what you want to do in life, okay? Show them this is truly what makes you happy in life, okay? Show them that, be confident with it, okay? When you're talking to them, be confident, okay? Don't be unconfident saying, oh yeah, but, yeah, be confident, okay? Say what you want, okay? Make your, I was about to say demands, but make it clear what you want, okay? And make it clear why you want, and make it clear that this is truly what you want to do, and that you maybe want to focus on school and everything like this less, all right? And if they just outright say no, and outright say, well, no, you are going to university, well, no, you are going to stay focused on your studies, well, no, you aren't going to be doing online business. If they just outright say no, okay, then keep pestering them, okay? Keep pestering them. them over weeks and weeks and weeks. Really prove to them, okay, that this is what you want to do. Keep fighting, okay, or fighting isn't really worth the word. Keep convincing them, okay, keep pestering them, keep proving to them over and over again that this is truly what you want to do, okay. Make them see that you're serious, okay. That's all you have to do. You got to make them see that you're serious. All right, please, please, please don't go down the path of just trying to constantly hide it from them and just hoping that one day when you're rich, secretly rich, that you can surprise them and say, well, hey, Mom, I'm actually making $100,000 a month now. Don't go down that path, okay, because basically no one succeeds going down that path. You are 100 times more likely to succeed in an online business if your parents know about it, okay. And so if you do that and you try and make the progress and become successful without telling them, it's going to be so much harder. And trust me, like when you do surprise them with that, it's not actually going to be that much better, because it's just going to be a one-time thing when you surprise them. I saw this video on YouTube about some guys, these two guys, they were making a decent amount doing e-commerce. Parents didn't know at all, and they surprised them with like a holiday or vacation or whatever you call it to Hawaii and stuff. And it's like, it was good, but I could tell that it was like the moment of surprise lasted a couple of minutes, and then it was just like back to normal, if that makes sense. Like that's just how the human brain works. It's like when you get something new, it's like you're on a high. Yeah, you're on a high for a very short amount of time, but then your brain just gets like normalized to that high, if that makes sense, and then you're just back down to where you were before and you're not feeling great anymore. What will actually do better for your parents' life is if you tell them now that you want to do online business, and then every time you get a win, every time you get a new sale, every time you reach a new milestone, you can tell them that and you can celebrate it with them, yeah? And then that'll make them happy as well, because let them be a part of your journey, okay? Don't cut them out, because if you let them be a part of your journey, they will help you so much. Part 4, build up your relationship. So if it's good, yeah, and if everything's chilling good and they've said, yes, okay, you can do online business, maybe you still have to focus a decent bit on studying like I am. Maybe you, obviously, like, I can't drop school or anything, but you have to just keep building up your relationship with them, okay? Whenever you get a win, okay, whenever you reach a new milestone, share it with them, okay? Just go to your parents and say, hey, Mum, hey, Dad, I've just reached my first $1,000. I've just got this first sale. I've just reached this YouTube milestone. Look, this video's popped off, yeah? I remember there was, I was going mountain biking with my dad and my friend, and we were all in like the front of the van together. So we had the bikes in the back of the van. Me, my dad, and my friend were in the front of the van. And I remember just checking my YouTube studio, and this is before I started online business or anything. And I just saw a video that got like 3K views overnight. And this was on the way to mountain biking. I absolutely just love mountain biking. I can't remember. I think we were on the way to Bike Park Wales. It was, and I just saw that this video had got like 3,000 views. And so I just said to my dad and my friend, oh look, this video's got like 3K views, it's doing really well, I've gained like 100 subscribers from it. And then the mood for everyone just lifted up because I shared my win with them, okay? And obviously that improved, my friend was there too, but it improved my relationship with my dad because I was including him more into the business, into my business and my YouTube and everything. I was including him more into my life, and obviously that's gonna make him happier, okay? And it's gonna build up our relationship together. You wanna remove any tension and awkwardness, okay? You wanna be honest about your problems. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you're trying some new video style or something and it's not really working well. Be honest with your parents. Like, there has been times where I've asked my dad, like, what do you think I can improve in this video? Yeah, because it hasn't done as well. And he'll be honest and he'll say, well, this thing you said, it isn't really true because of this reason, and I don't really agree with this because of this, and it'll like, his opinions will like lap over mine, they'll overlap over mine, and some things will be different, and it'll kind of alter my perspective on things and make my perspective better on things. And my dad has really helped me in like giving feedback on my videos and everything. Make your parents your mentors, okay, because that's really what they are supposed to be. Make your parents actually help you, okay, because that's what they are supposed to do. Part 5, if they don't agree, then hide and lie. If you have so-called demon parents and they are doing literally everything they can to stop you from doing what you love, if they're doing literally everything they can to stop you from doing online business, then you have to hide and lie, okay? You have to hide that you're doing online business and lie to them and tell them that, yeah, you are fully focusing on studying, that you're not doing online business. Yet then in secret, you have to spend, obviously you're still gonna spend time studying because you don't wanna drop your grades, okay? I'm telling you this now, do not drop school, because this is going to be hard to hear, but not everybody is made out for online business, okay? Online business will not work for everybody, okay? And so you do not want to completely drop school now, because obviously going to uni and stuff, that's still a half decent path, okay? Maybe it's not exactly what you want to do, but there's probably some sort of career that you kind of will actually like. Obviously, online business is your first preference, all right? So if you don't do online business, you want to have actually good grades so that you can actually go to university and everything. You want to hide your online business from them. You want to lie to them and just tell them that, yeah, you are spending all of your time studying, whereas maybe you're only spending half your time studying and the other half of your time doing online business. Literally lie to their face and tell them that you aren't doing business, then go away and do it. Ah, bitch. My GoPro battery just died. But what you want to do is you literally want to lie to their face, okay? Tell them that you aren't going to do online business, yet then go away and do it anyway, okay? I have a friend whose mum literally threw away his like e-commerce products. I can't remember exactly what he's doing, but he bought some like e-commerce products, okay, to like drop ship or whatever. And his mum literally found them and quite literally threw them away in the bin. He'd spent, I don't know how much money, but a decent amount of money on buying these like products to resell. And his mum literally just threw them in the bin, okay, and destroyed them. Yeah. That's what parents can be like, okay? And so if that's you, then don't feel alone, because obviously I'm kind of making this video for that friend that happened, because I've kind of got him on my mind while I'm making this video, because I know this video will help him if he watches it. But that friend, I know he's still working on his business in secret now. I know that he hasn't given up. He's still trying to make money online. And I know that it's actually going fairly well for him. He has what you would call demon parents, okay, who do literally everything they can to stop you. Yet he is still making progress. And you can do the same. Do not feel alone in your problem, because there are so many other guys like you. There's me helping you, okay, and you can get around this problem, all right? Literally the biggest regret from old dying people is that they went down the path that their parents put on them and they didn't actually do what they wanted to do. That is like the number one regret. It was in some book somewhere, this woman that worked at like a, what they call like the old people's homes. A woman that worked there, she would always ask the old people who were close to dying what their biggest regret was. And they'd always say that, yeah, it was going down the path that their parents put on them and not doing what they wanted to do. That is the number one biggest regret of dying people, yeah, of old dying people. Do not be the same. Do not go down the same path as them. Do not have that regret. So don't let your parents stop them, because you want this, okay? And so you have to get it. And if you want to get more help from me in making money online, then I can help you with that, because I will help you get to your first $1,000 online through coaching. Now, coaching is by far the best way to make money online, especially if you're doing YouTube and stuff. So if you're interested in that, in me helping you get to your first $1,000 online, then click the top link in the description. You can go book a free call with me there, and we can talk about it over there. I'll give you all the details over there. Go click that top link in the description right now. Well, it's the only link in the description. Go click that link right now to get extra help from me in online business, to make money yourself. And yeah, I hope this video served you well, and I'll see you in the next one.